Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, the place where we dive deep into the untold stories, heartfelt moments, and breaking news behind your favorite stars. Today, we bring you a story that has captured the hearts of fans everywhere. It's about love, ambition, and the painful choices that come when the two collide. This is the story of Zi Yu and Tian Xuning, and the hardest decision they may ever have to make, choosing between the love they share and the careers they've worked so hard to build. Zi Yu, with her radiant beauty and raw talent, has become a household name. Every project she touches turns into gold, and her star power continues to rise not only in her home country but across Asia. Meanwhile, Tian Xuning has carved out a reputation as one of the most promising actors of his generation. His emotional depth and natural charisma have made audiences believe in every role he takes on. Together, they were destined to capture the spotlight. Fans didn't just see them as co-stars, they saw them as soulmates. Their chemistry on screen was undeniable, but what truly set them apart were the quiet, tender moments off camera. The way they laughed together during interviews, the stolen glances when they thought no one was watching, and those small gestures of care, like holding an umbrella over the other during a sudden rainstorm, that fans would replay over and over. It wasn't long before whispers turned into headlines. Zi Yu and Tian Xuning were more than just friends. They were two hearts slowly entangling in a story that felt like it belonged in a drama script. But unlike a drama, their story came with real-life consequences. Because fame, as beautiful as it looks from the outside, comes with its own set of challenges. Both Zi Yu and Tian Xuning are standing at the peak of their careers. Zi Yu has been offered international projects, deals that could define her for the next decade. Imagine Hollywood producers calling her name, or streaming giants ready to give her roles that would put her in the global spotlight. At the same time, Tian Xuning has been handed scripts that could transform him from a promising star into one of the most respected actors of his era. For most people, this would be the dream. But for Zi Yu and Tian Xuning, these dreams came with a cost. Because while their careers are soaring, their love has been quietly struggling. Behind the glamour, the award shows, and the flashing cameras lies a truth only the two of them know. Schedules clash, travel keeps them apart, and even when they're in the same city, exhaustion often wins over quality time. Every time they try to come together, something seems to pull them apart. And the more opportunities they take, the less space there is for their relationship to breathe. Fans began noticing the signs. At first, Zi Yu and Tian Xuning were inseparable at events, always finding small ways to show their support for each other. But slowly, those appearances became rare. Their words in interviews grew more cautious. Where they once spoke warmly about each other, they now danced around the subject. Not out of anger or dislike, but because they both knew the truth, that love was colliding with ambition. Insiders whispered that their conversations had become heavier in private. Should they pause their relationship to give their careers room to grow? Or should they fight against the odds and hold on, no matter the cost? Zi Yu reportedly told close friends that she feels torn in two. On one hand, her heart belongs to Tian Xuning. On the other, her soul belongs to the craft she has dedicated her life to. She worries that letting go of her career now could mean losing everything she has worked for since her earliest days in the industry. Tian Xuning, in his quiet way, has admitted that watching Zi Yu shine makes him proud, even if it means stepping back and allowing space between them. But pride doesn't erase longing. Even as he embraces new roles, he carries the weight of what it means to love someone who is just as committed to their dreams as he is. This is not a simple love story. It's a love story written in sacrifice, in choices that don't come easy. Fans around the world are divided. Some argue that love should conquer all, that Zi Yu and Tian Xuning must hold on to each other tightly and fight for their relationship, no matter how chaotic their careers become. Others believe they deserve the freedom to chase their dreams without the burden of guilt or compromise, that love can wait until the timing is right. But here's the thing, timing has always been the greatest enemy of love stories like this. Careers wait for no one. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. And while hearts can be patient, distance and silence can chip away at even the strongest bonds. Still, even in the midst of their busy lives, fans continue to catch small glimpses of their connection. A comment liked on social media. A smile too soft to be rehearsed when one mentions the other. Or even something as subtle as Zi Yu wearing a piece of jewelry that fans swear was gifted by Tian Xuning. These tiny details give hope to those who believe love still lingers between them. So, what happens now? What lies ahead for Zi Yu and Tian Xuning? Will they choose to fight for each other, rewriting the script of their love story despite the challenges? Or will they allow their careers to take the front seat, hoping that love will find its way back to them when the storm of success calms? Their story resonates so deeply because it isn't just about fame or celebrity. It's about choices that feel painfully familiar to us all. The battle between love and ambition. The fear of losing someone dear while chasing something greater. The hope that maybe, just maybe, you can have both, if only life would let you. Zi Yu and Tian Xuning's chapter isn't closed yet. It's still being written, day by day, choice by choice. And that's why fans continue to watch, to speculate, and to root for them. Because deep down, we all hope that love doesn't have to lose against ambition. That somehow, they'll find a way to hold on to both. This is their hardest decision yet. And as their journey unfolds, we at K-Drama Cycle will be right here to share every twist, every rumor, and every heartfelt update with you. Because in stories like these, it's never just about the stars. It's about the parts of ourselves we see reflected in them, the dreams we chase, the love we fight for, and the sacrifices we make along the way. But just when fans thought Zi Yu and Tian Xuning's story was fading into silence, whispers began to resurface. Whispers that may hold the answers to the questions everyone has been asking. Did they already make their choice, quietly, away from the spotlight? Recently, insiders leaked that the couple might have met privately, away from cameras, to talk about their future. No grand gestures, no public appearances, just two people sitting face to face, pouring their hearts out. According to those close to them, this wasn't an easy meeting. Tears were shed, truths were spoken, and the weight of their decision lingered long after. Some reports suggest that Zi Yu expressed her fears of losing herself if she let her career slip away. For years, she's worked tirelessly to reach the top, to be recognized not just as a pretty face but as a serious artist. Her latest offers from international projects mean the world to her, and she knows this could be the defining moment of her career. Meanwhile, Tian Xuning reportedly admitted that his love for Zi Yu hasn't faded, not even for a second. But he also knows what it's like to give everything to his craft. Acting isn't just a job to him, it's a part of his soul. Letting go of opportunities now could cost him dearly. His fear isn't just losing Zi Yu. It's the fear of losing the chance to become the actor he's always dreamed of being. This conversation, if true, shows just how complicated their situation is. They are not fighting against each other, but against time, ambition, and the demanding world they live in. And then came the twist no one expected. A source close to Zi Yu hinted that she may have suggested a solution, not an ending, but a pause. A decision to give each other space to chase their dreams fully, without guilt, without resentment, and without the pressure of trying to hold it all together in the middle of chaos. This pause, if real, doesn't mean goodbye. It means choosing to believe in their bond so deeply that they trust it can withstand distance. Fans, however, are divided. Some believe this is the most mature choice they could make. Others fear that a pause is just another word for an ending, that too much space could cause them to drift apart permanently. But here's where things get even more interesting. After news of this supposed pause spread, eagle-eyed fans started noticing something. Zi Yu, in her latest magazine shoot, wore a bracelet many believe was gifted by Tian Xuning. And Tian Xuning, during a recent live broadcast, let slip a small smile when a fan mentioned Zi Yu's name in the comments. These subtle signs sparked a wildfire of hope across social media. Could it be that even if they're apart, they're still connected in ways only they understand? Adding to the mystery, rumors began circulating that both Zi Yu and Tian Xuning have turned down certain opportunities, projects that would have taken them far away from each other for long periods. While neither has confirmed this, it's enough to make fans believe that even in the middle of their career ambitions, they are still quietly considering each other's presence. And then came the biggest speculation of all. A journalist claimed that an anonymous source revealed Zi Yu and Tian Xuning's pause wasn't about ending their relationship, but preparing for something bigger, a reunion down the line, when their names are even brighter and their positions in the industry are unshakable. In other words, they're betting on the future. Imagine it. Two stars, both at the height of their fame, choosing to focus on their individual growth, only to reunite later, stronger than ever, with the world watching. It sounds like the perfect love story, doesn't it? But it's also risky. Because in the entertainment world, nothing is guaranteed. A year can change everything: new co-stars, new rumors, new paths. The question remains, can love survive while the world keeps moving forward? What makes this story so powerful is that it's more than just gossip. It's about the choices we all face. How do you balance the love you hold so close to your heart with the dreams you've been chasing your whole life? Is there ever really a right choice? Or is it always about sacrifice? Zi Yu and Tian Xuning's story resonates because we've seen it in our own lives. Maybe not with flashing cameras or headlines, but in the quiet moments where we had to choose between spending time with someone we love or chasing a dream that demanded everything from us. Their struggle is human, and that's why people can't look away. As of now, neither Zi Yu nor Tian Xuning has spoken openly about their relationship. But in the silence, their actions and their subtle signs are telling their story for them. Whether it's a bracelet, a smile, or the decision to turn down a project, it all paints a picture of two people who are still deeply connected, even as they walk separate paths. And here's the truth: whatever choice they make, fans will continue to support them. Because at the end of the day, Zi Yu and Tian Xuning are not just stars. They're two people who dared to love in an industry that makes love almost impossible. And that alone is something worth admiring. So, what comes next? Do they continue to walk separate roads until destiny brings them back together? Or will they surprise everyone with a bold public decision, proving that love can survive even in the harshest spotlight? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the story of Zi Yu and Tian Xuning is far from over. And here at K-Drama Cycle, we'll be watching every twist, every whisper, and every clue that tells us where their hearts will lead them next. Because in the end, it's not just about fame. It's not just about career. It's about the timeless battle between the dreams we chase and the love we hope to keep. And in Zi Yu and Tian Xuning's story, we see the reflection of that battle within ourselves.